The Wedding Planner on AM Evansville. Brought to you by Rogers Jewelers.
Saundra Hadley joins us now. And are you going to start talking with the Southern drawl?
Maybe, just a little bit, because I came from the South.
That's right. Atlanta, a big bridal conference,
Yeah,
right?
it's the special event show. So next week I'll bring in some pictures.
Okay, and pretty soon we're talking about Super Bride Sunday.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, but for now we're finishing our series on planning a wedding fast.
That's right.
In 5 weeks.
That's right.
Week 3 we're on.
Week 3 we're on. Okay, so we've acquired all the vendors that we need to and so forth.
Got our bridal party, we've got our minister, we've got our place.
Right.
Now
so
what?
Week 3 we want to concentrate on the decorations and the flowers. Kind of the decorations and the fact of for the reception, wanting to look at what you need to do. So you need to take a really close look at, you have to get them done very quickly. So if you're doing a do-it-yourself, you really need to enlist a lot of help and so forth.
Where do you have to have decorations?
Mostly in churches usually are pretty, you can go off of whatever they have. I mean, if you're looking to cut costs, but at the reception halls where you're going to actually...
Like on the centerpieces and stuff.
Exactly.
Okay. You can't get away with just flowers?
Well, you can, but I mean, if you want to look for linens or anything extra, just because you're planning 5 weeks doesn't necessarily mean you're on a tight budget. I just like to give both sides of it.
Absolutely. Okay, well, flowers is
Flowers is next,
huge.
and if you want to do your own, that's fine. But I really, really strongly, highly recommend finding a florist, getting it done for you.
Is 2-3 weeks enough notice for florists?
You know, you're going to have to probably call around a lot.
Yeah.
But if your wedding isn't that large, you're going to be okay. And in a 5-week wedding, we're assuming that this isn't a 250 people.
Okay.
We're assuming it's going to be around 100. That's based on this scenario for planning.
Okay.
Because we're always talking about large weddings. I thought it'd be interesting to talk about small ones, little ones.
Absolutely.
So you should be able to get some personal bouquets and so forth.
Okay. You just might have to call. Make some calls.
Make
okay.
some calls.
What's next?
You want to get your cake, and so you're going to really want to already have a picture done and call around to a couple of cake people.
And say, this is what I want.
This is what I want, how much it's going to cost. If you're looking to cut costs, going to the donut bank, I like piece of cake.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily cutting costs, but they're very, very good. So
it's going to taste yummy.
Yeah, it's going to taste good, and it's good dichotomy. You want to go to a place that can really crank out cakes that won't be booked in such a short notice.
Oh my gosh, this is such a business. I love it. Okay, and fourth in your
The last one is catering, and hopefully if you found a reception place that already has a caterer involved, what you want to do at this point is to go ahead and talk to them about your meal, solidify all that, because in the next week they're going to want final head count. It is that fast of a turnaround. If you haven't, then you really need to go and find an outside caterer again who is big enough to accommodate weddings or any type of event at the last minute.
Okay, so what's the quickest that you or you've seen someone plan? I mean, is 5 weeks pretty much the smallest amount of time that you can do it in? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like a
nice normal one. Aside from just gathering everyone together and just hanging out, or doing a really quick wedding.
Wow.
But I did one this summer in 5 weeks with the groom, not the bride.
Oh my goodness! So it can be done.
It can be done, but I mean, you've got to have. It is.
Yeah, you got to stay on.
You have no time to waste.
Stay on the plan. Well, week 3 sounds fun to me. Cake and flowers.
Absolutely.
I like that part. All right, Saundra, next week I know we're going to talk more about this and Super
Bride Sunday, February 3rd. Walking shoes, get ready.
To walk around to all the booths. Sounds good. We will be back with you next week, and we'll be back after a quick break.
Saundra Hadley with Planning Forever. Call 455-6836 or visit planningforever.com.